Welcome to our Agent Recognition and Awards Party for 2020. We have some very exciting news to share with you guys. And as you know, I focus on the numbers. So let's start with the numbers. How did Bloomtree fare in both the Prescott area and the Sedona Verde Valley? So we'll start with that. As far as recognition, for the first time, you guys helped us achieve a ranking of number 678 in the country, ranked by RIS Media. Now that takes into account all brokerages. And so if we were to take, and there's 2,000 Coldwell Bankers in the nation, it counts all of them. It doesn't count Coldwell Banker as one. So you count all the brokerages in the nation and we're number 678. So congratulations, guys. Wait for this year when we get the numbers for 2020. That was actually 19's numbers. Best residential brokerage for the Quad City areas. We've won that now for the second consecutive year in a row. And Market Surveys of America, we've had 3 consecutive years that we've won Best Residential Brokerage. And so those are some awards that we won that are pretty impressive. The other things I'd like to mention is Sumner Commercial joined us in 2020. That was exciting in the summer of 2020. And really beefed up our commercial department, and they're doing a great job, all the agents that came over. So congratulations to all of the Sumner agents. So let's look at each of the submarkets that we're in. We'll start with the Sedona Verde Valley. Let's look at that. In 2019, we did approximately 22,000 sales. In 2020, we did over 47 million in sales. Just phenomenal. You guys killed it over there in the Verde Valley. We also went from 87 transactions, that is, to 148 transactions, an increase of 71%. So our sales volume was up over 100, and our number of transactions was up over 70%. Now, this is interesting because this is basically the same number of agents over a 2-year period. And what happened is our reinforcements joined us, Jerry Butterbrot and the Century 21 agents that came over and really beefed up our sales. So congratulations to all of you for a good year and making a difference for our company. Additionally, I'd like to point out that between 2019 and 2020, we doubled our market share. We went from 1.5% to 3% market share, and we ranked both for number of transactions and dollar volume number 9, and 6 of our agents ranked in the top 200 in the board. So congratulations to all of you in the Sedona Verde Valley for a great year. How did we do in Prescott? Well, as you would expect, our sales were up substantially. We went from a little over 500 million in sales to 636 million in sales, an increase of 24%, which is phenomenal. You guys did a great job this year. Number of transactions went from 1553 to 1771, which was also a substantial increase. And we did that, surprisingly, with almost the same number of agents. In 2019, we had 172 agents, and in 2020, we averaged 182. So think about that volume increase. Over 24% in dollar volume increase done by basically the same number of agents. So what a great year you all had. So what does that all translate to? Well, first of all, as you can imagine, we were number 1 in sales again in the Prescott area. And we had over 40 agents in the top 200 in Prescott. We had 20 in the top 100, and we had 5 in the top 100. Think about that. That's over 20%, and yet we have less than 10% of the agents in the whole board. So we have the best agents, no doubt about that. In 2020, our agents did 10.5 transaction on average. That was 40% greater than the next 2 competitors to us, the number 2 and number 3 competitor. In addition to that, we also our agents did an average of 3.8 million in sales, and that was 20% greater than the average of the top 10. So hats off to you. You guys are rock stars. We have the best agents. Finally, there's one more statistic for Prescott that I wanted to point out. And this is pretty powerful, and you guys should use this for your marketing. 1 out of every 6 transactions in the Prescott area was a Bloom Tree real estate agent. So your clients need to ask themselves, why would they go anywhere else? If we combine all the sales, we were up to almost 2,000 sales, 1,919, which this put us up 17% over 2019. And then as far as dollar volume, 683 million, up 30% over 2019. You guys realize what I'm saying? That's well over $500 million. We're on our way towards $1 billion, which is phenomenal.